Hello, hello. This is Kristina, your host today, and today is a new episode of KSM Podcast going business online with Kristina. And I have to say that I have such a special guest, amazing guest speaker today, and I'm super happy because of that, lady, Dr. Irina Webster. Dr. Irina, welcome to the new episode of KSM Podcast.
Oh, thank you, Christina. It's my pleasure to be here, and thank you for inviting me.
Thank you so much for joining me.
My
What I
pleasure.
know, you're we're in two different parts of the world. You're in Australia, I'm in Serbia, Belgrade at the moment, and I'm super happy to have you today as and welcome again to our show today. So tell us a little bit about you. Introduce yourself.
Well, yes, my name is Irina Webster, and originally I came from Russia. I have Russian background, Russian accent, but now I live in Australia for many, many years. Actually, for 24 years, I've been living in Australia, and I really love it. Um, well, my background is medical background. I am a medical doctor, actually a specialist. In Russia, I graduated medicine in Russia, and I graduated medicine as a pediatrician, children specialist, and I also specialized in immunology. So I completed my qualification, like a specialization in immunology and allergy. But in Australia, when I came to Australia, I passed all of the medical exams and I practiced as a general practice doctor in the Canberra Hospital in Australia for about 3.5 years until something quite extraordinary happened to me. I went through a transformation. People talk about transformation, spiritual transformation, physical transformation. So I went through transformation and I became a healer and an author of many best-selling books like The Secret Energy of Your Body, How to Heal Using Intuitive Healing, some books about eating disorders, color healing cards, it's like cards here, how to work with energy of colors. And my transformation to make me transform from a conventional medical doctor into a healer and a medical intuitive, how I call myself, a medical intuitive, was my personal health challenge.
Mhm.
I became sick. When I was working at the Canberra Hospital, and I was a very busy doctor. I did a lot of night shifts in the hospital and was very, very busy. I developed a very serious illness myself, and I was working as a doctor. And this illness transformed me because I had an opportunity to heal myself, totally myself. And this became like a breakthrough for me. Breakthrough that transformed me totally from being a conventional person, medical doctor, into a new person, a healer, an author, an intuitive. So I can share my story exactly. What happened to me and how I healed, although it's much more involved, but I can share with you a bit of
Yes, and
about that.
thank you for sharing, Irina. Thank you so much for sharing that. But I wanted to get back on track at
Uh-huh.
start of this
Yeah.
show today. When you mentioned that you just moved to Australia, just imagine how
Yeah.
it was huge part of your life that you need to shift in terms to educate and to do new exam and just imagine
Yeah.
is that did uh, is that hard for you when did you do that? Like you were in other country, you get back in Australia,
Mhm.
and finally you need like to start a new
Life.
university again from start.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, of course, it was very hard because when I came to Australia in 2001, I didn't know English. So I had to learn new language from scratch. And I was 31 at the time when I came to Australia with my daughter. She was 9 when we came to Australia. So I had to learn new language and I had to sit medical exams. So I didn't have to go through the whole university. I only had to do a bridging course to become a medical doctor. So I had to pass English tests, like a few tests in English language, English proficiency exams, and then I had to sit medical exams. So they're totally different. So I had to do many, many exams. I can't even remember how many it was, but a lot, maybe like I don't know,
But you
six,
had a
seven, eight.
goal. You had a goal, and
Absolutely.
you have
Uh,
motivation to do it. To
yeah,
transform us. It was like such a what I just wanted to ask
yeah,
you and just talk about because the in our my podcast KSM Going Business Online with Kristina is just I wanted just to impact that uh, guest speakers stories are so different and your story is
yeah,
really different than other guest speakers, so and
absolutely.
every
Yeah,
single person is unique, so you share such a only one unique story in the world, and this is something which
yeah,
was for you to transform you and how energy you put in there and health and everything.
yeah. Yeah. Well, I really had a desire to be better, and I really had this desire to, mm, I guess, uh, evolve, develop myself, and this is what I really felt I need to do. Just, there is a saying, you have to follow your spiritual path. So don't follow the past. What is gone, but follow your spiritual path or your like purpose. So I guess I was connected to this. It was like a purpose. I just wanted to be better.
That's
I wanted
that's
to,
that's
I
really
wanted to
lovely, and
become. Yeah, I wanted
congratulations,
to
on
become.
your decision to transform
Yeah,
everything in your life in some way, to learn your new language, and because and as you
yeah,
shared, this is such your example and story is so it could be impact and influence only one
yeah,
listener. That will be fantastic to change
yeah,
yourself, to change the life of
yeah,
other people, by
yeah.
your story.
And And what helped me, I think what helped me a lot, um, I always believed that we need to focus on the future, like who I want to become inside in a year time, in 2 years times, rather than dwelling what happened in the past. Put all your attention in the who you want to become as a result of all this story. It's what happening with us. We are all within the story.
Yeah.
Every single person is in the story, but this story you create.
And how we can change your story, change your life, as
Absolutely.
Tony Robbins said many times.
That's
Change
right. Change your story, and the best way to change your story is just to shift your attention from the past into who do I want to become in the future? Who do I want to become in like next year, in 2 years' time, in 5 years' time? And see this vision of yourself a bit different from now. So I had this vision of myself. I really wanted to become a speaker. I wanted to speak English fluently, and I wanted to use a new language fluently.
and
So I guess
just imagine when you speak English, how many potential did you open to speak to
absolutely.
all around the world? global
That's right. That's right.
community.
And I guess this was the most important thing that I want to share with people, um, that stop stop thinking about the past. Think about who do I want to become as a result of everything what's happened to me.
And we live at the present moment. I mean, and I was
And yes,
thinking,
stay in the present
uh,
moment, but yeah, present moment connect you with who do I want to become? Like it's like a creating a new version of yourself,
the best version of
the best
yourself.
version of yourself, rather than thinking, oh, what happened to me in the past? Like I divorced, like, or I got sick or something.
It's very interesting what you said now, because I would love, again, we will connect again, not just to talk about that, but what
Mhm.
many people live in past. And one
Yeah,
lady said, for her, by her, what she thinks about, the past doesn't exist. It's just only that we have some memories from there, but not,
yeah,
and it can help us what we wanted to do, what we don't wanted to do, just like, as and put ourselves in a way how we can wanted to
yeah.
transform ourselves. I mean,
Absolutely, absolutely. So, but it was long time ago. It was like now 24 years ago, since I arrived to Australia. So things, lots of things changed. But yes, I just had to learn new language, pass all the medical exams, and I worked as a conventional medical doctor at the Canberra Hospital for 3.5 years
and
until time comes that felt I need to transform myself again
and
into a
what did
new
you
version of me.
say? I wanted to get back what you say, to share with us your story now, because
Yeah,
I wanted just to see, and we were talking about transformation and all, but you said today that you wanted to talk about maybe your experience and what happened to you, maybe, or little about that. Just
yeah,
what do you
yeah,
what you can share
yeah,
it, and just for our
absolutely.
audience, just and how what triggered you, as you mentioned in your personal example, to be intuitive healer.
To be intuitive healer,
Intuitive.
yes, yes, yes. So, like I mentioned before, I like when I was working at the Canberra Hospital, I fell ill. I fell ill and it was quite serious. So what happened to me? I was 37 at the time. When I developed this illness, I developed a severe uterine bleeding. And I was bleeding like for months and it didn't stop. So I actually collapsed on the floor. I fainted a few times working as a medical doctor, totally collapsed unconscious on the floor. And nurses had to drag me from the floor and put in patient's bed and make me regain my consciousness again. So it happens because I lost so much blood. I developed anemia. So I had to see a specialist in Canberra, a gynecologist who was a very experienced gynecologist in Canberra. He sent me for medical tests. So I went through all the medical scans, tests, and he found that I had fibroids. Fibroids are tumors in the uterus. So they're not cancer, but they cause severe bleeding. So they're tumors, benign tumors, which cause enormous bleeding. And this doctor, he sent me to have surgery. He gave me a referral to have surgery, to have everything removed. And I remember like when I was sitting with him in his office and he gave me a referral, to have surgery. And he told me, Arina, you will bleed to death unless you have everything removed. And this is like, it was like a sentence, like a death sentence to hear from a doctor that you will bleed to death unless you have everything removed. So I was quite scared at the time when he told me that. But at the same time, in this particular moment of fear and uncertainty, something quite extraordinary happened to me. I heard a voice. I heard a voice, and this voice came from the middle part of my body. Not from my head, but from my body, like middle part somewhere, like body was talking to me. And this voice was very subtle, very calm. It didn't scream at me. It was very subtle, calm, very reassuring voice. And I knew it was the voice of my intuition. It was my inner voice, which we all have, by the way, but just didn't hear or didn't listen to it. And this voice told me, you'll be fine. Don't go. Just like that, from the middle part, and said, you'll be fine. Don't go. So I decided to listen to this voice. So I took a referral. I took like a referral from the doctor, and I said, thank you so much. I will consider surgery. And people always ask me, why you didn't argue with him? Why you didn't say, oh no, you are wrong. I hear this voice. When you hear the voice of genuine intuition, you don't feel like being defensive or being argumentative. When people argue and trying to prove something to someone or being defensive, they in the fear mode. It's fear talking to them. Anytime you're defensive, fear talking. When you hear the voice of genuine intuition, you have so much like certainty or reassurance inside you. So this is why I just took a referral and I said, thank you so much. I will consider surgery because I didn't want to prove him anything. It's not what intuition does. So, but when I came home, I had only one thought in my mind that I need to experience a vibrational state. Vibrational from the word vibration or like energy, vibrations, energetic vibration. I call it vibrational state. Vibrational state, it's when you go inside your body, not in the mind, you leave the mind, you go inside your cells and feel vibrations, energy inside your cells. It's called vibrational state. So you need to leave this logic mind dimension. Logic mind dimension or conscious dimension, it's where we create illnesses. Okay, so this level, what we are now, both me, you, because we are conscious, we are in this logic state of mind. But this is where we create illnesses. You need to leave this dimension and you need to go into the dimension of energy, into the dimension of timelessness. And this is what I did. You go into this state through meditation, but it's much deeper meditation. Not the meditation that like many people say they meditate. Many people. But when they meditate, they mean relaxation, which is good. But relaxation doesn't mean that you go into the energy dimension. Usually not. When you go into the energy dimension or vibrational state, it's much, much deeper state of consciousness. And in this state of consciousness, you can heal. You can heal. So this is what intuitive healing is all about. So what happened to me, I put myself into this state of consciousness and I start to feel these vibrations in me. I begin to sense vibrations from my hands because our hands are the most sensitive to energy. And then I rise vibrations up to my head, down to my whole body until I feel vibrations, like energetic vibrations in every single cell of my body. And when you're in this state, it's like you can cite a hypnotic state, but it's much deeper than normal hypnotic state. So when I was in this state, I tuned into my uterus. You use your focused attention, but internal focused attention. And I saw tumors that cause bleeding. It is possible to see what's going on inside your own body. It is called activation of your inner eye. Inner eye ability we all have. Everybody has inner eye. Everybody can see what's going on with my organs. It is just people not trained how to do it. They lost this ability due to logic mind. So I saw these tumors that cause bleeding. And then I saw green light came through the top of my head, like a green light, like a pillar of light, went into my uterus and started expelling tumors, like cleansing my uterus from the inside. And I felt the whole process. I really felt like I sensed like sensations, how this light expelled my tumors like a laser treatment. Laser. And on the next morning, my bleeding reduced by maybe 70%. I still have some bleeding left, but I continued the same healing technique for 3 days because I was on a sick leave. I didn't have to go to work. And after the third day, so 1 to 3, whole 3 days, I was healing myself. After the third day, my bleeding totally stopped. Nothing left after the third day. And I never experienced this problem ever again. So now I am 55. I'm actually 55 this year. And the problem happened, I was 37, so long time ago. I never had this problem, bleeding, uterine bleeding come back to me. I believe when I went through this healing experience in a vibrational state, in the energetic dimension, I expelled all the tumors.
And
But this,
sorry,
yeah,
go ahead. I wanted to ask you. Just go
yeah,
ahead.
no, yeah, but this episode made me become so curious. Who and what healed me? Who and what? I didn't go for surgery. I didn't take any conventional medical treatment, but I was healed. Who and what? It
Uh,
was some intelligence inside me that healed me. I call it intuitive healing power. And we all have that. Our body meant to heal. Like if you cut your finger, for example, it still heal. But we can tune into this intelligence. I call it intuitive healing power. And really facilitate healing on a much deeper level. So I became so curious about this process, what happened to me internally. So I took 1 year off um, just to heal myself properly. And I thought I need to learn about this, what happened to me. So I went to America and I did all the intuitive healing courses with very famous medical intuitives like Caroline Myss, Dr. Judith Orlov, intuitive psychiatrist, Dr. Deepak Chopra. And after 1 year, I was so much transformed. My consciousness was totally different. I created a new version of myself. So when I came back to Australia, and what should I do? Should I go back to being a conventional medical doctor? But I felt that if I go back to being a conventional medical doctor, I would give people prescriptions that I would not take myself. It is like, here, prescription, you go and do surgery or take pills. Well, but myself, I wouldn't take it. So it created an internal conflict in me. I couldn't do that. This transformation in consciousness made me become like a teacher, mentor, and a healer of intuitive healing and medical intuition. I started a new path. So
That's
my
amazing,
illness
really, you know.
told me, yeah. And like now I worked with hundreds and thousands of people like over the time. And every time people come to me and they say, I am sick, something wrong with me, including cancer or any serious illnesses. But I see the universe trying to make them change their path. So the life or part of life that they lived finished. They have to transform now and they have to create a new version of themselves. So the universe kick your butt by giving you a problem, maybe a illness. Illness is often a transformation. So illnesses given to us to go through this challenge and to heal yourself, you will need to become a different person. So this is what illnesses mean. And now I realize that behind every illness, symptom, pain, or ache, there is an emotional pattern. Behind every organ, any organ in the body, means something energetically. There is meaning behind every organ. So when an organ collapses, well, we get sick with some particular organ or body part. It means something. It means that you have problems in your life, not just in the physical level, not just symptoms, but something in your life need to change. So we participate in creation of our illnesses. We stuck in a pattern that eventually brought symptoms. So you need to realize these emotional patterns and change them. And energy, when I talk about energy, energy means your thoughts and emotions, what create energy in the body. Your thoughts and emotions, especially the continuous and repetitive thoughts and emotions, create energy. Attitudes to life, it's all energy. So to heal, you absolutely must change energy. It means your thoughts, emotions, and all these energetic vibrations in your body. So you will become a new person. A healed version of you, it's a different version of you. So healing is possible. Healing is always possible.
You
But
know,
a healed person, it will be a different version of you. You can't heal. Nobody can heal and have the same old crap energy in them that created the illness in the first place. It's not possible. This is why people don't heal.
I have two questions for you. First
Yeah.
one, first of all, is do you coach people
Yeah.
to do the same what you do, like to heal themselves, and also do you how do you heal, and also you heal people? There are two. Just
Yeah.
do you heal them? I suppose so that you heal people,
Yeah.
but also do you coach people and teach how to do it? as much as you've done
Absolutely.
before.
Absolutely. This is my whole life is all about helping people heal their life, transform their life into a better life. So I run a lot of workshops and I run courses, intuitive healing practitioner courses. I run courses for highly sensitive people, empaths. Empaths are people who absorb the energy of others, and just intuitive healing practitioner courses to heal. Healing is a process you need to go through. And how to heal? First of all, you need to become aware of your energy. The energy that runs in you, it's called subtle body energy. It enters your body through the top of your head at the time of birth, and it leaves the body when we die. So when we die, this energy goes back to the collective consciousness. It's only our flesh, like muscles, bones, organs, die. Energy goes back to the collective consciousness. It means that all your unfinished business will go back to the collective consciousness.
Mm.
We have,
So
yeah,
let's say that people
healing.
have eternal life.
Eternal life, energetically, we are eternal, we are already eternal. So if you connect to this energy field, what I told you about, you can heal, but you have to go into the energy field, the field of timelessness, eternity. We are already eternal. And I do believe that when we connect to this energy, it is also the way to a very long life, because a human lifespan, it's very short. In the physical, like in the physical era, like before pandemic, we had physical era. After the pandemic, we shifted into the age of Aquarius, the age of energy. And we will live much longer, but only if we connect to the energy.
And also you work remotely, let's say. Do
Yeah,
you do you do group session to heal people one to
yeah.
one?
Yes, I have a lots of groups. So if somebody wants to just to try, find me on Facebook, Dr. Irina Webster, Intuitive Healing Power, my Facebook page, and also I have groups to connect with. I have meetup groups. Meetup.com, and we meet regularly. Actually, tonight I have a free session. We have free meetings through meetup.com, and I also post on Facebook about free sessions. But if you're really interested in proper transformation, it would be an intuitive healing practitioner course. It goes for 11 weeks, and you actually, like, people who participate in these courses, they become practitioners of intuitive healing. So when you finish the course, you have the opportunity to understand yourself, heal yourself, heal your energy, your whole being, transform your illnesses, and become a healer yourself. It's like a new qualification for people. You become intuitive healing practitioner and a medical intuitive for those who are interested. And you always can get my books from Amazon or from many other sources. From my website, you can go to
And
my
do
website.
you do you you coach them and do courses online globally?
Online, everything is online. Well, I do have face-to-face workshops, but most of my work is through Zoom. Most of my work.
That's
All the courses, big courses, it's all on Zoom and even through meetup.com. Like I said, we have free groups through Meetup. We usually meet on Zoom,
this.
because I have people from all over the world, um, interstate. So it's most of my work on Zoom.
And your website is
DrIrinaWebster.com.
I will put all information
Yeah,
below
yeah,
this
and
video,
yeah,
this
and
podcast.
and through my website, you can sign up for a free intuitive healing kit,
Mhm.
and then you will get my updates about my free sessions if you like to
So
attend
this
free
is
sessions.
this is something freebie for you can go to the
Yeah,
website
yeah,
dririnawebster.com, go there and
you
you
get
can go to
freebie.
resources. Is that correct? Resources
Yeah, like on my first page, like if
and you
you
can sign up
land,
and get
you
from
can
Dr.
sign up
Irina
straight away.
consultation to connect with
Yes, you
you.
can get consultation. Yeah, intuitive healing sessions. I'll do. So it's possible to organize intuitive healing session also.
Dr. Irina, it's really lovely talking to you today. And I always ask my guest speakers, ask you many questions, and I think that you will
Yeah.
again a guest speaker on my podcast. And I know, and you run also podcasts. We didn't mention that you have your own podcast, maybe some. It's
YouTube.
also on
Yeah.
YouTube channel, and that link is also on your website.
Yeah. On YouTube, you can just put Dr. Irina Webster and you will find my videos and sign up for my YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah, that's lovely. Thank you for sharing that. And before
Mhm.
we ramp up our podcast today and show, do you have some final message for listeners? Just if
Absolutely.
they wanted to shift something or if they wanted to start business, because this is podcast mostly about sharing and spread the word about your business globally on international market, but
Yeah.
also this is your business now. You
Yeah.
experience you experienced it that in that time when you had a
Yeah.
problem with your health, and also now it's your business and you heal people. And also, so for people who wanted to start business or wanted to run business, or maybe they're in stuck or something, just to encourage them whatever they wanted to start to follow their if they wanted to follow their intuition.
Absolutely. So, just to follow your intuition to start your own business, the first and most important is to become aware of your energy. What's energy? And energy changes all the time, but you need to become aware what's energy in me right now, because this energy is how you affect everybody. We can only share with others what we have inside, period. We can only share with others, with the world, with family, with friends, what I have in me. And what we have in me, you have in you, I have in me, is my energy.
It's lovely.
So when people become aware of what's energy in me, and be able to shift or correct this energy if I'm become aware that my energy is becoming toxic maybe, or my energy is leaving my body, I'm losing my energy, I need to straight away
And can we clean
bring
that
it back
energy for
and clean your energy. Clean your energy, yes, regularly. This is what I teach people in my courses, how to clean your energy, because all illnesses means energetic blockages. It means your energy become blocked or toxic. It's possible to clean and heal your energy. So, if anybody wants to start their business, it's only energetic awareness will help them to go forward to create a successful business. Because if your own energy blocked, depleted in the first place, you will not go anywhere. You will
the
just create an illness, a problem, tiredness, depression, anxiety, a tumor, or anything else, but you will not create a business. To create a business, you need to be really aware that pure energy
So you work
runs
with people
in.
and entrepreneurs, also managers, SEOs, whoever, who wanted to achieve something in their business or wanted to start business
Absolutely.
or they wanted to shift,
Yeah.
maybe they wanted to move
Yeah.
from one industry to other, whatever.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. It's all
That's
about energetic awareness and focus my energy on growing my talents. Always focus my attention and my energy. So energy flow where your attention is. This is
yeah.
the rule. Energy flows where your attention is. So all attention and energy must flow into how talented I am and grow my talents. And we have two ways in life. We have two ways in life. You have to grow your talents, or you have to grow, or you will grow your tumors or illnesses. You grow your talents, or you grow tumors, problems, illnesses. And this is what you need to become aware continuously about the choices you make. Choices, I mean, regarding your thoughts and emotions. What I am growing now. I'm growing my talents or I'm growing problems. And this is all about energetic awareness.
And when listeners just go to the www.dr. Irina
Webster? Mhm.
Webster.com, they will find some also on YouTube channel. Do you have something like that you speak solo about it, like, or have guest speakers, maybe, or have some, maybe we can share some of your videos when people can start just to connect with that, to know more, to see how do you do that as a, as just to connect with you in
Yeah,
that
well,
way.
this is, I have like many video about how to sense energy on
Mm,
yourself, how to sense energy on other people, how to clean energy. Um, a lot to learn. This is a big subject. Intuitive healing is a big subject and big topic, and all your health is about that. So, um, yeah, like I can think about some individual videos, but there are lots of videos which I
yeah,
created
of course.
all
I'm
about
just
that.
asking, and the name of that, it's like a Dr. Irina Webster, or you have in
DrIrinaWebster.com.
yeah, your website, but also on YouTube channel.
Yeah.
What is the title? What is the name of your YouTube channel? Also, that when people maybe goes just to
Irina Webster.
Irina
Irina
Webster.
Webster. It's just my name. Yeah,
Okay,
just my
thank
name.
you for sharing.
Irina Webster or Dr. Irina Webster, and you will find it. I just put my name in my channel and just to make it easier. Um,
Yeah,
and the
people can
same is,
find you. Yeah,
yeah. And
yeah.
on Facebook, Dr. Irina Webster, and I put hyphen
Are you
intuitive
also
healing
on
power.
Instagram and LinkedIn, or
Yeah,
oh,
that's right. Yeah, yes, it's the same. My name, I use my name, Irina Webster, on Instagram, and my name, Dr. Irina Webster, on LinkedIn. So if anybody wants to connect with me using this channels, really welcome.
just don't hesitate. Just go there. Go to the
Yeah,
YouTube channel Irina Webster, all Dr. Irina Webster, through all platforms,
yeah,
Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. So I you will be so beneficial and
yeah,
happy if you connect with Dr. Irina Webster. But I also will go there
yeah,
just to research more, and I cannot wait
about
to
energy.
listen your videos, to be honest.
Yeah. And for beginners, go to Amazon and get on Kindle maybe this book, The Secret Energy of Your Body, just to begin to
And I
learn
will
about
put link
energy.
also, I will put all
Yeah,
links about your
or
books.
this is
So
an next book, How to Heal Using Intuitive Healing. They're all different, and I have another book coming. I don't have a physical copy just yet about remote viewing. It's just called remote viewing book. So
it's
it's
like a
another.
digital format.
It's a digital
Digital.
form and it's also physical form also, but it's just new one, just being published and. Just my new book about remote viewing, and it's all about energetic awareness. So this time of our life, the age of Aquarius, it's all about energy, energetic awareness. So we
It
need to shift
it's
our
this is
attention.
age of an energetical
Aquarius, energetical.
healing,
Yeah,
living,
yeah.
whatever.
All energy. We are connected now. We are connected wirelessly. It's all energy. The whole world just goes more and more energetic. I
Uh,
do most of my work energetically through Zoom, through like online
mm,
presence, but it is all just energy.
yeah.
So, energetic awareness, this is what we really
Mm.
need to be focusing on.
Dr. Irina, thank you so, so very much for joining me today. You shared an amazing story, and I really enjoy. And I have a
Thank you,
lot of questions,
Kristina.
but I will ask you maybe next time in our new episode. In a new episode,
Absolutely, my
it
pleasure.
was absolutely pleasure having you. I really,
Thank
really enjoyed, as I said.
Oh, thank you, Christina.
Thank
Thank you
you,
so
Dr.
much, and thank
Irina,
you,
and see you
everybody.
very soon and have a lovely day. And bye for
You
now.
too.
Bye for
Bye.
now.